It's the biggest missing persons search in Queensland history, and until the weekend it looked increasingly like a cold case. 13-year-old Daniel Morcombe vanished 7 years ago while waiting for a bus on the Sunshine Coast north of Brisbane. After years of chasing thousands of leads, police finally laid charges on the weekend. And today, a 41-year-old man appeared in court charged with abduction and murder, among other things. As John Taylor reports, police have stepped up their search for remains.
Daniel, turn around. Just wave.
He's the boy who will never grow old.
Daniel, it was your fault that I crashed. Well, how did he crash?
Daniel Morcombe, a normal, happy kid from the Sunshine Coast, now remembered for the most nightmarish of reasons.
The Australian community continue to support us and always think of Daniel as a loving, smiling boy.
I think a lot of people saw Daniel as their own too.
In this case, the child simply vanished. And from that point of view, I think it taps into a very deep-seated fear of people about the safety of their children.
Daniel Morcombe was last seen waiting for a bus under this busy Sunshine Coast overpass on the 7th of December 2003. He was going for a haircut and to buy some Christmas presents. As the days passed, his parents' desperation grew.
We both want Daniel home. It's been 7 days since he was last seen. It's a matter of urgency. Somebody must have seen him somewhere. It's getting desperate. We need him back. We want Daniel back.
We have a vast amount of information and we're still investigating a great deal of it, and they're long-term investigations and they're not things that can be done in a day or a week or even a month.
On Saturday night, 7 years and 8 months later, Queensland Police announced an arrest.
We wish to advise that a short time ago a 41-year-old man was charged with a number of offences relating to the disappearance of Daniel Morcombe at Woombai on the 7th of December 2003.
This morning he appeared in court charged with murder, child stealing, deprivation of liberty, indecent treatment of a child and interfering with a corpse. He can't be named for legal reasons.
Yes, good morning. My client will be defending the charges that are before the court. As matters have now been instituted against him, it's inappropriate to make any further comment at this stage, but certainly he will be defending the charges.
The Morcombe family has always wanted justice, but this is a confusing, bittersweet time.
Do you hold out any hope that your son may still be alive somewhere, not to do with the forest, not out there?
No, I don't. No. On Saturday I had, but I think that last glimmer of hope went.
On the Sunshine Coast, 100 police and SES volunteers are searching a small area of dense, swampy bushland to find the teenager's remains. But for years, the authorities have mounted an enormous operation to find Daniel Morcombe. There have been 10,000 police interviews, 18,000 pieces of information examined and a $1 million reward. And in the last 12 months, a coronial inquiry, which appears to have led to the arrest.
Bruce and Denise were instrumental in making that application. They wanted to see for themselves firsthand what had gone on, what had happened, what might not have been done, what could have been done better.
Peter BOYCE has been the Morcombe family lawyer since not long after Daniel disappeared, and credits the family with galvanising community interest and support.
The drive that have been shown by Bruce and Denise and the boys, but particularly Bruce and Denise, they've resolved that they would not stop until they found out what happened to Daniel.
Although there are many reported instances of children being approached or children going missing, to absolutely hit a blank wall and know nothing of the fate of a child who has gone missing for so long is a cause for great concern.
The parents established the Daniel Morcombe Foundation to educate children about personal safety, to assist victims of crime and maintain awareness of their son. Their hope is that the foundation is their son's enduring legacy.
And truly, if it was not for the generous donation of a businessman on the coast to pay the rent here, we actually would have run out of money some months ago, and the foundation logically would have folded or been in limbo for that time.
Forensic psychiatrist Dr Michael Diamond says while such abductions aren't common, there are valuable things to learn.
Using public transport on busy roads on their own, what sort of age is appropriate, and particularly the duty of public members on the road and of drivers of buses, for example, to have paid special attention to the potential vulnerability of a child in that position.
But there are concerns that this case has been played out so much in the public arena that it could jeopardise legal proceedings.
We don't have any control over Facebook, those sorts of mediums, other than to deliver the message which Bruce has delivered already. And that is, he accepts that there's a system that we all live under, and he accepts that that process has to take its course.
A permanent memorial now stands on the Sunshine Coast where Daniel Morcombe was last seen nearly 8 years ago. But this case is far from over.
We never expected that once a person is charged that it'll be over in a week. You know, we knew it'll be many years ahead, and that's what we expect.
I've learned to be patient, I think, over the years. You just have to.
And the suspect in that case will appear before the court again at the end of next month. His lawyer says he intends to apply for bail.